Well, I wish on some level I could call this a blast from the past, but this is still our reality here in this current moment. But what this image suggests to me is uh, how hard we worked to adapt when the initial shutdowns caused by the pandemic occurred back in March of 2020. The run up to that, let's say the summer of 2019, fall of 2019, we were really beginning to dial in on the sort of really exciting phase of this project, which is the creation of digital shorts, the creation of comics, and the momentum was really building, and we were deep in discussion about who do we want to be in dialogue with as we shape those creative projects. And dialogue with our partners and collaborators has been a central sort of animating and guiding notion. And so we were beginning to plan some sessions where we could look at all of this collected material from the interviews, from the archives, and with those partners begin imagining what do these comics look like? What kind of guidance and advice might we give to our creative partners? And and then the shutdown happened, and I remember we were all sort of deeply dislocated and struggling to figure out not just what happens to our work, but what's happening to us personally and with our families and with our social networks. And it sort of, there was a deep silence for a little period there. But I remember when we came back and we tried out our first Zoom session or our first session on Teams to pick up the project again. It was so exciting. I mean, it was like all of this energy and thoughtfulness and attentiveness to process that has characterized this project. We came back and it felt like, I think we were all quite elated by that coming together again. And then we were able to sort of re-envision and reimagine what do the next phases of this project look like. So far from saying, we can't do this project under the conditions of the pandemic, we began a conversation about, what would it mean to do this project in the pandemic?